Hello, everyone. This is Lorena, and I'm back, even though I shouldn't be. I just want to record again. And also, I can always stop. I mean, I can cut a video short. I can do that. I don't have to deal with this shit. I will live. I will live, because that's what I want to do. Now, you may be wondering why the hell are you back after the big deal you made in the last video. Because I'm in the middle of a villain arc. And honestly, I'm not really doing the most villainous shit out there, but I can absolutely be petty. I cannot believe I've already summoned Roa's boss monster 100 times. I haven't even done it as Roa. Roa's boss monster, but it was summoned by Yuga 100 times. Was it really all Yuga? Because Yuga, I leveled up Ro and I put his boss in there. I needed to do his missions. I needed to do Ro's missions, and they required that card, I'm pretty sure. Alright, finally, I don't need to go first every duel. Seriously. This game likes to see me suffer. And I like to record, even when I shouldn't. I'm the queen of bad decisions, but I also want to tell people something. I have a very, very important question. And I don't think it's going to be answered anytime soon. Unless I make an effort to actually make... I have to make an effort myself. And you know, I am willing to do it. If I want to get a question of mine answered, I would send someone like $5 to answer it. Yes, I would. You may be like, why would you do that? And what even is your question? And well, to be fair, if I do clarify what my question is, maybe someone does know, but do I really want to out myself? What does that even mean? I'm focusing. I'm focusing. It's my turn. Ugh. I will probably have to end this early, but we'll see. I really love my bad decisions. I make a lot of them. Why? Why are you doing this? No! Don't do that. No! Jim! Why would you do that? That's not a good idea. You should know better. No! Okay. Well, I'm going to set this card face down. He doesn't know what it is, and he might destroy it, but that doesn't matter. What does matter, though, is he stole my monster, and I don't think he would actually want to do that if he knew what he... You know what? My imagination is not appropriate. Let's fix that. My imagination is not appropriate. Let's fix that. Yeah, I don't think anything can fix my imagination. I think it's like this for good. There is no way it's going to be fixed. Wait a minute, no! How dare you do that? That is... no. Okay. Oh, well, now he can destroy it. And then its effects can activate in the graveyard. And oh shit. He's fusion... Dude. Dude, I think there's a... Oh my god. Okay. Okay. I can calm down. I do realize how bad this looks, but it doesn't have to last like this. You know, I want to make my eyes look better. You know, my eyes. They're fine right now, but... Dude, why would you do that? What are you doing? You should know better than to mess with me. Don't you know what happened last time? I mean, I know that's a tasteless joke, but we know I'm the imposter anyways, so... It doesn't really matter, does it? Of course it matters, but still. Yes, I summoned this, and he may be ready, I don't know. My opponent surrendered. I assume because he remembered what happened last time, and he doesn't feel like dealing with my shit. Which is fair. Most people shouldn't want to. I do get it. Alright, next duel. Next opponent. You know, if I keep recording, maybe I'll be more sane. Considering I really don't want to deal with this. I don't want to deal with this at all. I'm tired. I just don't get it. You know, things happened. And this is not a good hand against Declan. I mean, he may not be playing what I expect, but that doesn't really matter, does it? He could be using something else and that still wouldn't change that he's probably going to kick my ass. Alright, though. Alright, listen. If he's going to do that, he needs to prove it. Let's watch. Because I don't see pendulum zones. If that doesn't save me. He could be using something else that kicks my ass. Like that, Tenyai deck? Or whatever. It seems a lot of people like playing it. I think Playmaker is giving deck advice. Playmaker, stop giving people deck advice! Hold on a second. It's my opponent's draw phase. I'm watching in suspense as I question what he's doing. It's still his draw phase. What's going on here? Weird. This is... I'm in ranked, Declan! You know, in the time it took you to not do a single thing, I was able to send a text. That was 3 lines long. I suck at texting, but your connection failed. That sucks, dude. And yes, I really was texting. That's what the silence was for. I'm sure people can appreciate Declan's theme, though. I mean, who else likes Declan's theme? I've got questionable taste at times, but also good taste. And then bad taste mixed in. I know that not everyone likes my tastes. I'm okay with that. I mean, why wouldn't I be? It's obviously a fact of life that people aren't going to have the same tastes in things as me. So it would be kind of an asshole move to criticize someone just for having a different opinion. But there are things that shouldn't be a matter of opinion, but somehow are, and it's weird. Okay, so I assume Taya is just thinking. Okay, my opponent is doing things. Alright. I'm not sure if I like this, but at least my opponent is doing shit. Alright, my bad, Taya. I had to do some shit. I was just talking to you, Belle, for a second. No, not really. I was just responding to a text. It wasn't really, it's not that big of a deal, really. It was a short one this time. It was short. And now knowing my opponent's field, I should be careful. But we all know what I mean when I say I should be careful. I'm not even going to be. Now my opponent might believe that I set super polymerization on the field, and just because I used my skill to put Neos in my hand instead of super polymerization. But what my opponent doesn't know is I usually do this. So my dad has a car again. That's good. It works. So I don't have to reschedule any other appointments. Although I don't apologize for rescheduling the last one. I had one for tomorrow when I wasn't feeling it. I'm like, it doesn't matter if things work out. I want to reschedule this. I'm tired. And I think the rescheduled date is better. So there's that. Okay, listen, Taya. We're going to have to talk about what you're doing. You don't really work well with this deck. It's not like you to use this. Okay, you know what? That's a stupid argument. If anyone tries to use that argument, it's stupid. Don't listen to them. Okay. Listen, I know we've had some... Well, actually, let's just ignore everything. I'm busy. I'm busy trying to kick your ass. So I hope you're having fun, because a lot of my duels result in me winning, although most of them result in me losing, because, well, obviously I'm not the real deal here. But that doesn't really matter, does it? It really doesn't when I barely use anything else. Alright, it's my opponent's turn. I want to get... Wait a minute. Are you gonna put that card... Are you gonna put my card back in my hand? Then I just can't use Stratos. You special summoned a trap as a monster. That's interesting. You activate your monster's effect. To be honest, and do I let her? Yeah, I think I'm going to use this. Yeah. I just don't trust you, Taya. I mean, no offense, but you're still a duelist. You may not be known for dueling, but if you have a deck of cards, it doesn't matter what argument you're making, you're a duelist. If you're dueling, you're a duelist. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, okay? You have a deck of cards and you're using them. So you're a duelist. So do not argue with me, Ghost Girl. Do not do that. Because you're just like, I'm not a duelist. No, Ghost Girl, that's bullshit. You know how to play this game. You're good enough at playing it that you're driving me crazy. And you're not even my opponent right now. This is your deck, though. This is your deck, so I'm sure that we can all agree that... Okay, how many cards are you putting in my... How many cards are you putting in my hand? Okay, well, I'm going to get rid of your back row, all of it. Because I can. Although you might be able to... Well, whatever she's doing, I think I can still... Well, she could negate this. But unless she does that, I still... Dude. Okay. Wow. This is just not good at all. Well, Ultra guys look fun. They look fun, but I'm not sure if I'd be good at using them. And you know, there may be a day when I use decks that have been kicking my ass. Because I do have to think about it. You know? One day I'm going to have all characters maxed out. And people are going to be wondering, what the hell am I going to do? Well, I'll tell you. I will do all kinds of things. I've got some ideas, and some of them include using other decks. Yes, what a concept. Everyone else already does that, but I don't really do it that much. But I have to get better somehow, so I have to start using other decks at some point. And it's very easy for me to level up if I stick to one deck, and that's it. So that's basically my argument, even though it's a dumb one. But you can't really argue with my argument when I'm getting wins. I mean, I'm not the best duelist out there, but I'm still getting those wins. Okay. And now I'm worried when it's going to be me with the connection issue. Alright. I'm going to activate my skill. You may not know what's going to happen, but don't worry. There will be a day when you do know. Hold on a second. I can use that? Well, probably not a good idea. A number of things aren't good ideas. Ghost Girl, your deck is driving me insane. I'm sure she would laugh at me if she was here. Alright, well, it's not that funny. It really isn't. And neither is pranking I like that again. Dear God. I'm just cringing. Maybe that's just because I don't like the card art, because it's kind of weird. To be honest, I don't think I can take myself seriously making a claim like I just did. I'm pretty sure that everyone out there can agree that pranking I is hilarious. And I should not act like it's not the case. Just because right now I'm facing Ultra Guys and they're annoying. I mean, they suit Ghost Girl's playstyle just fine. It's just... She deserves better. Blue Angel deserves better. Arguably, Blue Angel was treated worse. Arguably. Though... How much of an argument do you have against that? Have you seen some of those screenshots? Right? Have you ever watched the duel between Blue Angel and Spectre? There's a screenshot where Blue Angel basically smashes into the concrete. They didn't have to animate that. They really didn't. Why did they do it? I don't know. Probably because, question mark, female characters are aliens? Really, Studio Gallup? Only the aliens are female aliens, and only the female half of the alien species. You know, this is weird. You know, it doesn't look good for my opponent right now. I'll be real here. I'm trying to discourage a conversation from coming over here. It's not really going to help me, and also I could fail, but I'm just like, leave me alone, please. You're driving me insane. I had a nightmare last night. I think that nightmare would have been less damaging if Belle was in it. Imagine saying that and being serious. I don't think anyone is taking me seriously with a claim like that. But if you knew my nightmare, then you would probably understand. But most people don't have nightmares like mine. Mine like to defy norms. They like to be weird, like haunted dolls, possessed dolls, and all sorts of other things that I just wish weren't the case. Like that one time that I had a nightmare about a demon child. And that demon child was able to speak to me. And it was my child. Why would I give birth to a demon child? Why would I give birth, period? I'm not going to. No, America, shut up. You know, I'm fine with losing this, if that's what it comes to. But I honestly... I'm going to act like, maybe I have a chance. Though I probably don't. You know, I think a lot of people are like, why aren't you getting rid of that one card? And I'm just like, let's not discuss this. And now let's see other nightmares that I've had. Being haunted by evil spirits. Yes, I've got dreams like that. And dreams that the moon is crashing into Earth. And Majora's Mask isn't the inspiration for that. I've had dreams like that for a while, but... then again... I can blame that game for anything if I dream about something related to it. I could blame that game, right? That would be stupid. I already think that moon is weird. I'm pretty sure that's in every child's nightmares. Or is it just mine? I haven't even played the game. I've just watched people playing it. I mean, there's a difference. I'm not going to play a game with that moon in it. I'd be too... no. No, I'd rather just watch. I'm fine. I'm good. Anyway, guys, that's going to wrap things up for this video. I seem to be having a rough time, but I could talk about more of my nightmares later. Like, for example, my brain seems to have this weird obsession with evil babies. And that's weird. But anyway, I'm out.